y'all, Mythic Rare here. Thank you to all my A1 Day 1 subscribers. For anybody new or just passing through, welcome. This is totally not potion bottles. This is Zodiac Kittens by Marilyn Casanave. We are working on the section right here. And then some of the things that you may or may not see me use. This is a cat-proof diamond painting tray and the color Ocean Sapphire. This is a Lean Boy, or yeah, this is a Lean Boy. And then Diamond Art Club. This is one of their twist and pick pens. This comes pre-installed on it, but this is a separate purchase. It is a 10-placer. It's a threaded 10-placer. And in there for putty, I have painting sparkles. And yes, she very much did nail the scent on that. This is a random Amazon pen I picked up for $8 during the dumpster fire year. It was my very first not default pink pen. And then this is a Enabler's Outpost pen that I had just recently picked up in my birthday small shop haul. So, I believe that like basically answers question number 2 on the list. Like, we'll just go for question number 2 first while I'm showing everything off. This is a new to me shop. This comes to us from Red River Resin. It's in that same small shop haul that I got the Enabler's Outpost pen from. And like, here we go. We'll just toss it up in the iCards. That way y'all can see that if you haven't seen it already. And then please do return back so that you can hear me freak out about the rest of the year. So, continuing on with the rest of question number 2. Favorite new releases, kit or accessory so far for the year 2025. Well, I just, did the accessories part of it. Hands down, like when we're talking about big chops, that would have to be the Margaret Morales Sleeps with Butterflies. Like, I had some very, very big feelings about that kit. Big feelings in the good way, by the way. Oh my lord. Editing Mythic is gonna have her work cut out for her. I'm gonna toss this up in the iCards as well, so if you wanted to check that one out. But now let's back it up a step to number 1. What was your favorite kit completed so far this year? Haha, that is it. Completion, like, what is that? I have not managed to complete anything. It ain't for a lack of trying, because, I got pretty dang far on the Adrena kit from the Mermaid Cavern, and I've taken that thing through the Mermaids and Magic event 2 times now. We are not taking it through a 3rd time. I am completely bent on finishing that confetti. Like, confetti can just kiss my behind. But, yeah, like, I so bent on not bringing it through Mermaids and Magic a 3rd time. I couldn't even, I mean, I could, but I would just feel ashamed. Like, I got the one part of the canvas done, but I couldn't manage to bring myself to finish the other part. And it's not because it's a kit that I enjoy, and I just like don't want the experience to be over. And it's not as though it's a completely miserable experience either. It's just there, because it is computer charted, there is just so much confetti going on in there. I basically have to have Elisa Marie in my ear the whole entire time, like coaching me through, like, hey, you need to get the one color on all the outside, like either work in a clockwise or counterclockwise fashion all the way around your square, and then you're gonna go to the center, and then you're gonna kind of do the same thing, and then always have a pair of tweezers with you, so then you can, if you're into, I'm sure, like, we've all seen her videos on how to tackle confetti. So there's that. It's not been for lack of trying. It's just that life has been lifing, and like, sometimes I only just have 30 minutes or 45 minutes at the beginning or the end of my day in order to do diamond paint, and I just, like, especially if it's the end of the day and then I've had a lot of really intense phone calls, then, like, I've essentially spent all of my mental energy masking, and then it's just slippery slope. It's downhill from there. I am lucky if I can get maybe one color done, let alone an entire square done, before I just fall down the rabbit hole of disassociation and YouTube shorts. I know. So horrible, but it is what it is. The question number 3, the biggest disappointment of the year. Well, hands down, that would have to be the background of Heart of a Warrior from DAC. That's the secondary Mulan kit, and I just feel like, in a nutshell, Mulan deserved better. I do not think that she deserved to have 927, which is essentially Stormcloud Gray, as the background for her kit. And I mean, her colors in her kit are a little bit hard to pair up with other colors. Like, I will say that, but I feel like there had to have been something that either Diamond Art Club could have specially mixed that would have been a better background color, like with permission from Disney. I feel like they could have chosen another color for that, and it's just, yeah, like, I'm not gonna get into it here. I am just gonna save that for the post review whenever I do that kit, but I pretty much have all of the center of it done. I just need to do the background of the kit, and I went ahead and ordered replacements for the background. I'm just crossing my fingers that I had ordered enough. I'm hoping that 24,000 drills will be enough to cover the background. Alright, so question number 4. Biggest surprise this year in terms of diamond painting. That's actually a great segue into this question, because I have been like just finding out that certain colors, certain times of year can trigger me. And I think that part of the reason why I had such a strong reaction to the color 927 was because I had attempted that kit, or started it rather, when my work computer went kaput and it would not accept a charge. And then I had to wait for the work computer to get replaced. I really didn't have anything that I could have done. So, and it was during the beginning of our storm season. It was rainy and stormy for like a week straight, just like constant thunderstorms. So I think that maybe, you know, because we were heading into severe weather season, that maybe had triggered me once I got to the background of that. But I don't know, because I feel like that really is truly my sentiment, because even when I went to go get some clips in preparation for this video, I was still looking at that background like, man, she deserved better. But it's not just like millennial dystopian depression gray that that triggers me, but it's the dark blues actually during certain times of year. And I'm sure all of y'all are probably thinking, but Mythic, how can you be so upbeat and sunny when you're working on a canvas with a color that triggers you? Well, when I was able to afford better help, I had my therapist, she said that, oh honey, you have seasonal affective disorder. And because I was like telling her during the session, like, oh, I'm like so sleepy, I don't want to do anything, like I can't, like it takes like literally all of my mental capacity just to drag myself out of bed and make sure that I'm, you know, logged in for work on time, things like that during the winter months. And it's like something that I had never dealt with before in living in Phoenix, because the sun was always there. And then I was telling her like, oh, well, during the summer months I would be the exact same way in Phoenix, and then as soon as we would get our monsoon season, I would just be completely bananas off the wall hyper. And she's like, yeah, you have the seasonal affective disorder here in Oklahoma, and then you have reverse seasonal affective disorder when you lived in Arizona. So yeah. So I'm finding out actually that I gravitate towards these like dark blues and things while it is summer, especially any winter kits, because anything like that, it helps me feel 10 degrees cooler. So I am glad for like the Christmas and July events. But yeah, during the winter, when I had attempted the Down the Rabbit Hole by Margaret Morales, like I was so psyched at first because this was a kit that had gotten away, and I got a second chance at it through Diamond Art Club. But now, you know, when there wasn't a whole lot of daylight, and then I was just working, and it's like I never saw the sun. like, just all those dark blues got to me. And there was one day when I was walking around in Five Below, like, me and my boyfriend were just in the area. We decided to pop in. And I randomly see this book. And it was The Wonders of Color. Hang on just a second. And it says, Unlock the Meaning of Colors Around You by Bridget Watson, in case maybe you're in Five Below and you're wondering what book it was and stuff. And this is, like, actually very, very helpful. So, blue strengths and weaknesses. Like, I went and I looked this up, and this, like, this right here is basically, like, I could have, like, checked off every single one on the list, basically, with what I had just described. Sad, sentimental, perfectionistic, lonely, despairing, rigid. Yeah, so there is that. But now, you know, like, I know that I am not a seasonal diamond painter. I'm finding that out about myself. Like, I actually almost need to diamond paint opposite seasons. So then, number 5, what's your favorite new to you shop? So, kind of mentioned them already. Bella Art Diamonds. So far, I have unboxed the Gamer Witch, and then I've got their Max from the Small Shop Fall Festival last year, and then, like, we got that little upgraded essential tray. And then, like, I just kind of need to get a medium-sized tray from them. So far, we only have just the one kit. And I feel like I need to pick up more from them because the unboxing experience was highly enjoyable. I would honestly have to say that like, that they are, like, Diamond Art Club is, like, gonna be the best of the best. And, like, you will not find better. But like, Bella Art de Nicole, they are Bella Art Diamonds. They're good. Like, they are really, really good. If I got them as a beginner, I would have been ruined day one. And actually, I know for a fact that their canvases, like, they're so soft. They're, like, on par with the plushness of the Diamond Art Club canvases. Like, they're, for a small shop, they're up there. The reason why we talk about them and Enablers Outpost and Muni Made and Jaded Gem Shop is because, and, like, repeatedly in the community, is because these folks, they are the best of the best. They are, like, when it is the small shop category, they are S tier for the domestic diamond paintings. Not to say that anybody not to say if you're buying from anybody else, they're absolutely horrible. Please do not get me wrong. But that is why a lot of people go to those companies, because they are up there. They are chef's kiss. And then my favorite accessory shop, like, that is so hard for me to pick because I'm actually having the exact opposite situation where I just very recently, you know, did a small shop haul. And it was a big one that took up my whole entire bed. And I have a full-size bed. That, like, there were so many good shops. And I feel like I've already talked about them. So, you know, not going to go over that again. But favorite new to me shop for pen, Red River Resin. Favorite new to me shop for cover minders, Luina's Designs. And then, like, favorite new to me shop for putty. That's a toss up between Test Studios and Painting Sparkles. So then, your favorite current artist. I feel like I have already answered this one as well, but Margaret Morales, because, like, how many times have I posted on the community tab for this channel, which is a YouTube thing, by the way. How many times really, like, have I posted on here, oh, there's a tornado warning, gotta run, and then, like, I am picking up Onihime and I am headed off to my safe place. Or, when we had the crazy windstorm and the fires, what was the first thing that I put in my car to be evacuated? Well, I mean, it was the fireproof box, of course, with all of the documents, but shortly thereafter, it was Onihime by Margaret Morales, because I figure if the whole entire place goes up, if the Thunderbird fire comes this way, and I have to start over again, I'm going to make this channel rise from the ashes, and that's going to be the kit that's going to do it. So then, technically, like, that is kind of sort of a cop-out, because I did, you know, purchase my first Margaret Morales kit, Onihime, back in 23. And then I purchased some more of her things in, like, 24. But this year was actually the first time that I went to work on any of her things. And of course, we know, like, I like Hiroko, but buying a whole entire collection would, I'm sure, like, an A-Wars outpost would be like, dang, girl, you just, like, paid off her mortgage, or you just, well, I mean, like, you just paid our mortgage for the month, or dang, you just paid our light bill for the month. But then I would be, then, like, I would just have cobwebs and, like, moths flying out of my wallet if I did that. But yeah, those would be my favorite two artists. New or current favorite genre or theme? Oof, that is, like, so hard. I'm thinking, guys. I feel like that would be anything magical or fantasy, because I was gonna say, like, and I would have to say if it's magical or fantasy, and then it's anime. If it's like fantasy and anime, then yes, like absolutely count me in. Number 8. Kits or diamond painting experiences that have made you happy. And number 9, kits or diamond painting experiences that have made you cry. So it isn't so much a kit that is like made me happy. Well, I mean there have been some. Like there is the unboxing for Sleeps with Butterflies, of course. Do not want to downplay that because like that reaction, oh my goodness. But I would have to say like how things have been gosh, like I know what I want to say because it's like right there on the tip of my tongue, but I don't necessarily know how to put it into words. But I want to say like it's, you know how there are things in your life where you just where you get like confirmation from the universe that absolutely this is your path, you are headed down it, and like it was meant for you to do this thing. Like I know that might be a little bit woo woo for some, but my birthday is May 29. The Diamond Art Club anniversary is like the day of, or like the day after. Those two pretty much are like hand in hand, right on top of each other. Put a bow on it, package it up, take it home. Like, and I find like, you know, it's you know, number one, like whenever they release things for their anniversary sale and it's my birthday, it is incredibly special. Like just in general. And then number 2, they released the Ime kit Under the Stairs. Well, not released. They restocked it. And they restocked Persephone, Queen of the Underworld. So I went, and on my birthday, I had some adulting I had to do. I had to go take my car in for an oil change. After that, I was like, oh, well, I want to make this particular thing for lunch. Didn't have onion powder. Pop into the Dollar General, and then like was looking for the onion powder, found it, saw like there was the cold case with all of the Coke bottles with the names on them. I find my name, I find my boyfriend's name right next to each other. And then after I pull my boyfriend's name out of the cold case, I pull out his brother's name. So then it's like, oh sweet, like I dang just about found everybody the name on the Coke bottles. So there was that, and then like as soon as I get back home, I get the notification from Diamond Art Club that those 2 kits had restocked, and like I checked out for those 2 so fast. which, you know, I was kind of having like a little bit of buyer's remorse. I'm just like, oh, like, should I have just held off for their anniversary things? Because, like, usually whatever happens is I'll go and I'll, like, make my purchases that have been on my wish list for a minute. Those two had been on my wish list for over 2 years. So, like, that was no brainer. But then I was like, oh, well, what if there's something else that I want to get, and da da da. I just, like, want to place the one big order, get one big box, and be done with it. And then I'm, like, trying to tell myself, oh, well, it's Diamond Art Club. If you place 2 orders, like, very close together during a high volume event like that, they're probably just going to group your orders. Like, it'll be fine. Don't worry. You've got birthday money coming. All of that. So, but I was glad that I went ahead and I purchased those 2 because I think they were only on Diamond Art Club for maybe all of 36 hours, and then they were back out of stock again. So it's like, yay, I captured 2 more paintings that got away. But yeah, just like the whole coinky dink with, like, my birthday falling on essentially the birthday of Diamond Art Club. It's like it's one of those things that just makes you go, Number 9. Yeah, the diamond painting experience that made you cry. Not gonna get too much into it. Sleeps with Butterflies. I know it's like that kid is like has like hands, its fingers and everything. But legitimately though, after I got done unboxing that, I had to have myself a cry off camera. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I was having a time holding it together while I was doing the unboxing and, like, the special troll hunting and everything. Number 10, the most anticipated kit for the second half of the year. Well, I am actually, surprisingly, I'm not going to work on Sleeps with Butterflies in the year 2025. I can tell you that. Because that one, it's basically gonna get treated like Onihime. Not in the fact that I would, like, if my house is burning down, would I, like, ever go back into the building for it? Oh, hello. That is not a star. That is a number 8. At least I caught that right away. Because, yeah, that could have been bad. I don't have very many of that drill left. Anywho, I'm gonna treat that kit about the same as Onihime. Where it's going to be relegated to the rainy day stash. Because I'm, like, trying to plan out, now that I have, like, figured out, oh, I have to plan for my seasonal affective disorder in the fall. Like, I can't really do very, like humongous diamond paintings for drills and chills. I have to plan for something smaller. That is part of the reason why I picked up Gamer Witch, because it's round, it's a lot of color blocking. I can get through it easier than if something were to be computer charted. Also, if I want to be on time for all of my holiday things, like, because there are some people that will just because they're from the older generation. I know that they will turn up their nose and be like, "You young thing, I know you know better that I don't do Facebook and da da da," and like, and I know that, you know, like, and like during the holiday season, I don't want to ruffle any feathers or anything like that. So I will take the time to get a pen and like get cards and then write like the old fashioned way and mail things out. And I like to also send things that I've colored or crafted along with it. Because, you know, if you send gift cards and things, if you budget out like, oh, like $30, $40, $50 per gift card, I mean, it adds up. And I cannot be doing that in this economy. So it's like, okay, well, I have to... My plan is to make ornaments and things this year with my extra drills. Like, I'm gonna straight up bling out some ornaments with them and send them in a mail. So then it's like, okay, like it's not technically a kit, but this is what I'm anticipating, right? So I have to do a easy peasy kit for drills and chills. So that way I still have a lot of my mental capacity for doing all these ornaments and things. And then that way, once I get all of the ornaments manufactured, then I can worry about how do I pack them, like get boxes for them, make sure that I have enough packing material so that they don't get jostled and or crushed in the mail, because going through the mail is not the most gentle of processes. And then also, if they're going to have like micro glitter on them as well, I also need a plan for Ziploc bags big enough so that way glitter doesn't get all over everybody's house when they like take them out of the packaging. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, that is like my most anticipated thing for the second half of 2025 is leftover drill projects. All right, so I am going to be starting work here shortly. I have to clean up my desk in order to get ready for that. So I will see you all later. Bye.